Why, hello everyone. We're having some volume difficulties today, apparently. So
We are having no volume difficulties!
Here I am trying not to peek the mic every time I talk.
This is going to be a fun episode because you can easily guess which ones of us have slept and who hasn't.
I slept!
Did you?
I didn't.
I slept.
I slept, but also, this is waking up too goddamn early for me.
It's not early.
30.
I don't wake up this fucking early, bitch.
Get a job, you bum.
Now we good?
Just doing that now. Might as well.
So this week we watched Mob Psycho 100. The entire first season, right?
Yep, the whole first season. And we have guests. Cece and Backage are on today, and Realm is not. Was Mob Psycho was it a hat pull? No, it was Vorn's submission.
Yes.
Yeah, Vorn's submission.
Are you guys not going to introduce yourselves?
Nah, we're a bit too tired right now.
I don't know. Ask Knick-Knack. That's his job.
I'm Knick-Knack. With me is the great Lord Vorn.
Oh, it's a cat.
A cat. Cece,
Cats wander around
Backage,
here.
and I think Seki is there.
There's a cat on the stool underneath my desk where I normally put my feet.
No.
Yeah.
I put my foot on cat. Yeah, so there's 5 of us here, and we all watched Mob Psycho 100, which I have been avoiding, to be honest. It just wasn't. I kept seeing it in the opening challenges, and I didn't super love the art style, so I just kept avoiding it, again and again and again, and just refusing to watch it for hella long, even though people said it was good. You know?
You should have seen it in the original one art style.
Well, I didn't. So, fuck off. I happened to watch the Japanese drama. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck all the way
I
off.
did
my
not
gosh,
watch the
no.
Japanese drama
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah. No.
Although I kind of wish I had, because I think it would have been hilarious.
That would have been like entering into Vorn watching One Piece when we were supposed to be watching Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same fucking story, so...
I guess. Has anyone seen the Japanese drama?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
desperately want to, though. I really think that this show would excel from that, kitschy Japanese drama sort of vibe. You know what I mean? You know the vibe.
Yeah.
We know the
Yeah.
vibe. There's a vibe.
Why, Seki, what did you think of the show then?
I loved it.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it's surprising myself. I didn't ever really grow fonder of the animation style, I will say. I struggled with it. It was hard to watch.
Okay, do you mean the design or the animation itself?
All of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It is kind of a...
You don't
It's
judge me on this.
stylized.
You don't like Goku Shufudo. And I love Goku Shufudo.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Way of the House Husband.
Oh.
Oh,
Way of
yeah.
the House Husband isn't animation. It's a bunch of still frames. It's not even animated.
But let's see. I cannot like this. It's fine.
Well, I'm just surprised. I'm not judging. I'm more surprised because there's so many different animation styles in the show. They use just traditional animation. They use obviously digital animation.
Yeah,
They
no,
use
I get that.
there are even times they use oil on glass.
I get that,
yeah.
but I don't like it because of that. There's too much.
It doesn't feel like there's a consistent tone.
There
to
is
the
no
animation.
consistency in the animation throughout the series. You pop in on an episode and you're getting different. It's like watching Star Wars Visions, I imagine. Lots of different animation, different styles, different techniques. Sure, they might be done really, really well, but if I'm only seeing chunks of each of them, I can't really tell how the whole show would look in any one of them. And it kind of just feels like they just gave different people different scenes and told them, here, animate this for a show, but I'm not going to tell you what the people before you did, you know?
I think the story behind that is a bit different.
Well, I'm sure it is. I didn't look into it.
I did so.
But, I was not a big fan of the animation, and I don't really like the character design either.
Okay.
But I love the opening, and I like the show. Really like the story.
Seki taking the big fat L on this one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're fine.
Look, I've discussed before. Maybe if I watched a couple more seasons of this, I'd feel better about the art style. That's how it was for One Piece. I hated the art style when I only watched like a few episodes. I had to get like 50 episodes deep to start actually tolerating and then enjoying later on the art style. I know your opinions on the One Piece
No.
art
I mean,
style.
we have differing opinion. I never got used to the One Piece art style. I mean, but you
but
did,
no,
so I congratulate you for that.
But yeah, no, there's just not enough of it for me to get used to anything. If I had to say anything, there were a few bits I kind of liked when it went to a black screen with a screaming face in the middle. A few times.
I think that's when they primarily did the oil on glass animation style.
Yeah, I don't know, but I like that. And then I liked whenever he goes like super angry, red,
Oh
whatever.
yeah, like the harsh like ink outlines and things like that.
Yeah.
So Vorn, where are you at on this show? This is your show, right?
Yeah, unimproved. I like this show. I still need to finish watching season 3, which
That's
is
brand
the
new,
last.
isn't it?
Yes, and also the last season. We've completed the series. Yay!
Oh, is it complete?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's only
kudos.
the whole series is only the 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Kudos. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Like a solid just short series.
Oh yeah, I
is
see
never
it.
a bad thing.
37 episodes and 2 OVAs total. That's not bad.
Yeah. Although I do agree with you a little bit about, like, kind of designs right there. Because, one's designs when he drew the original manga is, well, let's just say he's better as a storyteller, not as a drawer.
So I haven't actually seen the original manga, I'm gonna be honest
So
here.
one has a very unique art style where it's very simplistic and it's kind of inconsistent as well. Because that's like, I mean, one is also the guy who made One Punch Man, and that's also why they got an entirely different artist to do One Punch Man.
Hey, that other show that I don't like the character design of the main character for.
That's just because he went from being, in your words, hot to not.
Yeah.
That is not the same.
Saitama's fucking hot, okay?
Not
You
when
seen
he's
that
old.
fucking bod? I mean, come on.
But the face.
The face is what makes him hilarious.
Oh man,
That's the original manga.
that looks just like the anime. To be honest.
Well, they adapted. They did translate the art style to the anime pretty faithfully.
Yeah.
But that's also I feel like it's to the benefit because his art style is so simple. The animators can draw it so fast. That's why this has such like a high animation production in this. Is because the character designs are so simple. They don't have to spend so much time drawing the characters. Like One Piece, I'm gonna say Time Jump Zoro. Like how much time it must take to animate that kimono he wears every frame of animation, whereas one is like barely any lines whatsoever. Like so Mob, you can draw him like 50 times probably within the span of time they could draw Zoro.
That's fair. What about... We haven't even finished getting ratings yet. Who have we gotten a rating from?
You and Vorn.
Okay. Anyone else want to go next?
What about you, Nick Nag? What is your opinion?
I mean, I watched it all in one day. I think I liked it.
Yeah, Nick Nack is not a binger, so that is a sign that he was entertained by the series, because you typically cannot watch that much of an anime all at once, because you get real
I went in
tired.
intending to watch like anywhere between 3 to 4, maybe 6 episodes if I really like it, and then I just watched the entire thing on my day off.
That's fair and valid.
So yeah, no, I absolutely loved it. Unlike some people, I really like the art style of the animation because it is. I would absolutely describe this series as animated. It is like I don't think I've seen a series that has had more animation put into it.
There is it is certainly animated. Movement occurs. Things change.
Yes. But I do understand what Seki is saying. I have had times in series where, objectively, the animation is happening much more, but I don't like how it gels with the rest of the series. I do think that's more part of the core identity of this series than I think Seki does, but I can understand that sentiment. How about you, Balkage? We've heard a lot from you, so.
Well, this is obviously an improved for me. This is actually one of my favorite animes. Because I love the animation, I love the characters. Not, again, the character designs, yes, but they're good for what they do. I like one of the reasons I like Mob is because it's kind of the same reason I like Saitama from One Punch Man or Deku from Hero Academia. It's you look at them, it's like they don't look like a main character. And that kind of makes them fun. I like the music. I like, basically, yeah, this is like, if somebody asked me, it's like, okay, what animes would you recommend?
Fucking the OP is poppin'.
Oh, it's
for
fucking amazing.
season 1.
Yeah, where they say, like, if somebody asked me, okay, so what's an anime, like, what are some animes that you would recommend if they're trying to get into anime? Mob Psycho would probably be one of them, ones I'd recommend.
Cool, so approved, and then Cece?
Oh, I absolutely approve of this. I do completely understand where you're coming from with the animation, but honestly, it kind of got me really engaged with the story. And maybe it's because it just kind of captured my eye a little bit more of like how many things were changing. And I also agree with Bakage that I love the music and like all of the sound effects that came with it as well. I just really liked it in general.
Cool.
So, one thing I wanted to ask you about the visuals. Did you like the ED, the animations for the ED?
I did. A lot of the... I specifically like the ones where it was like more the black and white drawings.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the ED for season 1 it's just Reagan going out throughout his morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember if that is done...
It's not on every episode, though. There's a few episodes where the ED never plays, and the animation from the show keeps going through to the very ending. And on the... in either the first or the second episode, there's a post-credit. There's like a post-ED scene. That's not just a preview for the next episode.
Well, I know the last episode is...
no, it's the one where they go into the girls' school disguised as girls and he gets kicked out. There is a little post-ED scene in that specific episode.
Yeah, that's so great because Reagan just walks up and like, you're clearly an adult. Get the fuck out of here.
So in the post scene, he's sitting there like watching the news, and the news is reporting about this like perv who tried to
I did see that.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while. I watched this all at once like 4 weeks ago.
Fair. So I now need Cece and Bakage to go outside and fight to the death for whose vote actually matters
they
today.
Have the same rating.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just making a joke.
We don't need to kill our guests yet.
So Cece's probably gonna kick my ass.
I don't know, man. I got faith in you. I think you could sit on her.
To be fair, though, I am caffeinated enough to actually care right now.
We need to save the fight to the death for when, they actually disagree on the show.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. So, in the tradition of what I've been doing for, the start of this season and the end of last, so the music for Mob Psycho 100 is credited to Kenji Kawai. What?
Usually it's named as Mob Chorus.
Yeah, the actual group who did a lot of like...
Okay, I'm talking about the music producer for the whole series,
right? Yeah.
Not the group name right now.
Yeah,
yeah, no, that's separate. But I made that mistake before once with the show, and I got yelled at for it.
Gotcha.
But he's done a lot of other stuff. He does like the Higurashi. He's done a couple of the Kamen Riders, Token Ranbu. Going backwards down his thing. Barakamon, World Trigger, Eden of the East, Rave Master,
wait.
which is pretty fun. What?
Number 2000 in 2006.
Fate Stay Night, 2006 TV series. He also did some of the...
it always comes up, no matter how hard you try to get rid of it.
He also did Ranma 1/2. And a bunch of other stuff. So he's been doing anime since 1986. Actually, Ranma was one of his first big series, which is pretty cool.
I didn't ever see enough of Ranma to actually have an opinion on the music.
Yep. So that's the dude who does the music for the series, and I really enjoyed it. So
the music's great.
10 out of 10.
I've listened to the entire soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so the opening theme song, 99, was performed by Mob Choir, and the ending theme song is Refrain Boy, performed by All Off. Yeah. And then...
99's a great song, by the way.
Yes, it is. And then it's done by Studio Bones. We've seen a lot from Studio Bones.
Give me the bones.
We've you know,
I feel like Studio Bones has been like the subject of the animes for like last couple of times I've been on here.
probably Full Metal Alchemist, Ouran High School Host Club, Darker Than Black, Soul Eater, Brotherhood. Like, you know, lot of stuff that we know, a lot of stuff that we've seen. Bungo Stray Dogs, My Hero Academia. That's why it's been on for the last time you were here. Case Study of Vanitas, a ton of other stuff. So, you know, Studio Bones, 10 out of 10.
Mm.
Then again, I kind of expect excellence from Studio Bones at this point. Not gonna lie. Because I don't think I've seen a Studio Bones flop, you know, show. I'm sure someone has. I'm sure something they've done hasn't gone super well.
I can't call it like really bad, but there are times like mid-academia season where they were doing a movie and they kind of
I'd
went on quality
have
a
to
tiny
look
bit.
up their like filmography or whatever to actually know if Studio Bones, like, what Studio Bones has worked on.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the filmography right now. That's where I was listing from. But yeah, so Studio Bones. We've been with them before. We've seen things from them. We watch things from them. We like them. So 10 out of 10. I think. Honestly, I gotta say, this it's solid in animation at least. Like, even though I think it's a little bit fragmentary, you know, and stuff, and like it was hard to sometimes follow the art at times because of the way that it was shown, in my opinion, it still was like solidly well done all the way through. Like, you know, much like how I felt on Puella. Just because I don't personally like the character design and the art styles doesn't mean I can't say that they're like really well done. You know? Because they are really well done. It's just not my cup of tea. And for a sidekick series, I think they work, you know, because you got that weird element of like, you know, you could almost watch it and go, are we seeing this or are we seeing like somebody's memory of this, you know, and the way that they're perceiving it?
The mind's eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, is this reality or is this someone's perception of reality? I don't know if that means anything to later series. Nick Nack keeps smirking beside me.
I mean, I feel like we've all learned today not to respect Seki's opinion on anime, so...
I am continually attacked. I'm just continually fucking attacked. Looking something up there, Backage?
Yeah, I'm looking at their... looking just at their filmography.
Peaches. Any opinions?
No, not really.
I'm just wondering because you went quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at this like, okay, so what are they working on? I was like, oh, hey, look at that, Cowboy Bebop the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know they worked on this or that. I mean, yeah, they worked on Space Dandy, which Space Dandy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I know you put it in the hat.
Yeah, I know I did.
So, does anyone have anything else to say?
No, I think we really need to move on to the story.
Well, I mean, I guess, like, if you think One Punch Man if you like One Punch Man for the humor as well as the action, Mob Psycho is basically just straight humor, so...
Yeah.
It's by the same writer, so maybe, you know, if you like One Punch Man, check out Mob Psycho.
Well, so that's for recommendations in part 3.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, we're in part 1. Stop spoiling!
But I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get you to watch Mob Psycho, not things that you would like if you like Mob Psycho.
Aw, I like that you have faith in us actually getting people watching this to the end.
I don't know. You never
That's
know. There's that
sweet.
one crazy... Hey, the one crazy person who watches all of these episodes, kudos to you.
We love you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's true. There's always one. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you back here next time.